Alright, so the essence of your copy in a whole now. This right now we're about to move on to the research part, but I need to say this thing. It is very very important so that it will be on your mind while we do our research. Now, your copy as a whole needs to take note of one thing. Everything that your copy will say and whatever it is that your copy will be saying must be wrapped around one big idea. I repeat, your copy should be wrapped around one big idea. What is the central idea that your copy will be wrapped around? What exactly is the major thing that your copy will be saying? Aside the fact that your product is amazing, it is awesome, and all of that, that is even least important. What is the major thing that your copy will be premising upon to actually bring a proper delivery of its message? Now, one thing, okay, we said your copy, every copy should always be wrapped around a central idea, not two, not three, just one. Because what? Then it is because it is that central. If you're writing your copy premising on more than one idea or more than one thing in your mind, it will, your message will be so dissipated in such a way that it will not be keying in on one particular thing, and you will say that it will seem like you're saying too much in just one copy, right? So how do you know what your copy should be talking about? How do you know your central idea? Your central idea, you know your central idea, what should be your central idea by finding out what exactly matters the most to your audience. What matters to your audience the most? Now, for every product, it is not exactly the product that really matters to people, right? It is a particular idea about your product that matters to people. It is one particular thing about your product that matters to people. It's mostly an emotion rather than the product. It is mostly an emotion rather than a product. Take for example, let me use a health product for example. Now let's say no, don't let me use health product. I've been consistently using health product. Let me use something else, like something else like a real estate. Now let's say a real estate in Lekki, a real estate in Lekki, a real estate in Lekki. Now, okay, using that real estate for example now what might matter to people that are actually getting your, sorry about that, there was a disturbance in the background. So, what might matter to people getting that particular product? It might actually be the luxury, or let's say maybe not the luxury that Lekki will bring now. Let's say maybe the kind of connections, right, that them being in Lekki, or them getting an apartment in Lekki, or them having a house in Lekki, the kind of connection that would bring. Now, there are certain things that really, now not the same thing drive everybody. Now, for some people, getting a real estate in Lekki might basically be for the La Vida local, so that, okay, I want to be seen as somebody that has money. Whereas for some others, it might be mostly because of the connection that might come through that. For some others, it might be as a form of necessity because of their job placement. Now, so if somebody is moving to Lekki because mostly being enforced by his job, or maybe he was just moved to his job was around that place. Now you can't basically be trying to entice the person with the La Vida local lifestyle that Lekki brings. He does not, maybe he might care a bit about it, but he does not really care about that, because that is not his major driver for going to Lekki, right? So, which is why a research is important. The market is research is important, so that you can find out the most important emotion, the most important feeling, the most important drive, or that the most important drive that will make your customer or your prospect buy. So that when you discover that drive, you can press in very deeply on that drive and actually bring, at the end of the day, actually able to make them take a beneficial action. All right, so you need to find out what is driving them. You don't want to assume, right? You need to know, don't assume. So how do you know that? You know that from your research, which is part of what we'll be doing now for us to find out the major driver of people's actions when they want to buy from us, major drivers. And we'll find out more other things in our research. That when we do our market research, we'll find out a lot of things that would actually give us exposition and give us leverage, a better vantage, would make us pitch to our client from a better vantage point, from a point of knowledge, where we are not just saying things from our mind, we are saying things accurately, knowing that those are the things that they need at that point in time, and those are the things that will drive them to take a decision on taking us up on our offer. Let's go.